Okay, welcome back. Good morning, good evening. This is another episode of Craftoria. I believe this is episode 11. Let's see what I got here. 10, yes, 11. Okay, so we're going to make some Emmy requesters because I've been working away. I did a little design here. I don't know if you'd call it that, but yeah, I just opened it up so I could see, that it was daytime or nighttime. I was getting sick and tired of having to run outside the building. What else did I do? I upgraded the machines with some speed upgrades. So these machines are all running really fast now. They're just going like crazy. I finished upgrading all of these to the advanced models. I still have two more to go, but yeah. And I finished this room off. I actually finished it. So I just got to fix the roof there at some point. But it's actually finished. What else did I do? I added a few more trophies from the mob grinder downstairs. So there's lots of stuff here. Neat thing I didn't know was that if you right click on one of the statues, you get some type of reward. So let me just quickly eat here. Let me just go to this and we'll turn this off. And say, for instance, if you click on the Enderman, you get an Ender Pearl. But it's only one every couple minutes. So you can get stuff from them. It's pretty cool. Some of them just make noises. Like that's pretty neat that they do that. That scares the crap out of somebody. Especially if you had one of these like behind a wall and one of your friends was sitting there and you just kept right clicking on it. They'd probably lose their mind. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Other than that, I made an enchanting room. Nothing special. Like it's literally just nothing special. It's a whole bunch of stuff I found in a lot of the dungeons. Just a bunch of skulls and some regular bookshelves. Eventually, I want to do the whole apotheosis route to get the specialized ones for Quanta and all the other things. I don't remember them off the top of my head. I did some dressing up here. I made this building huge. I figure we're going to have all of our AE stuff and maybe some Awa stuff in here. I believe that was it. I didn't really do anything else. Other than that, oh yes, I added more drives in. The drives that we made last episode, I actually put them up here. I just added another drive thing. I'll probably put another one up there to add some more drives. Eventually, all the drives and the IO port, that's all going to be moved into the AE building. So we'll just have just a console in here, and then we'll have all the proper stuff in the other room. What did I want to do? I wanted to do the Emmy requesters. So I don't know if I actually made them. I did not. Okay, let's add this in here. So we just need an interface. What do we have already? So we've got everything except for amethyst shards. So I think I've got amethyst. I made the stuff for amethyst. So amethyst, we have this and we have the seeds. So we're good. So to make a shard, I need those. Put that there. This down here. All right. So let's make ourselves the Emmy requester. And let's make 10 of them to start with. I need iron. Oh my lord. This again. Is this not processing the iron? I know it went into the machines because I had a whole lot of trouble getting it just into here. Okay, so that's there, that's there. Yeah, it's not processing it here. So I need to get this stuff over here. No, see, it's not. There's just too much stuff coming through. So this is dust, right? So let's just take this out. I'm going to go put this into the blast furnace. Actually, I can just put it in the smelter right here. Put it in the smelter. Okay, that should be set to that. Okay, let's get some quick upgrades. Do 10 of those and 10 of those. Okay, just wait for those to quickly finish, and then we'll just add them in there so it does them nice and quick. Oh, sorry, just drinking some coffee there. So there's the speed upgrades. Let's just add those ones on right now. All right, we need the other two upgrades. There's that one, that one. Do. Kind of neat those trophies give out like free things. That, and just throw that in there. Now they're processing them like crazy. I need 72. So we'll wait for this to completely finish. Sorry, I really need coffee right now. Getting sleepy today. Tier. Oh, one of those. And those. I've already got basic on here, so just the advanced is needed. Oh, I just have hoppers. That's why this is not going fast enough. Okay, there we go. Hoppers are definitely not fast enough. I need to put these into proper cables. The universal, no, not universal, the logistical, not logical, logistical. All right, good enough. This should be enough to do what we need right now. Let's get rid of all this junk in my inventory. And let's look for ME Wester. See if we can do 10 of those. We can. Nice. Did I just see something? I don't know what I saw. Thought I saw something in the corner of my eye. So I got all of the entanglepers connected all up together. The what is it called? The nether one, the mining dimension one, and then this one's just connected here. And we've got a ton of resources, an absolute ton. I went into the nether and I told it to do a little bit of soulstone because I'm going to need that for doing the mystical agriculture daggers and the jars. So I got to get that stuff ready to do that. I'm going to do cows and sheep. I'm going to make sure to get those so that I can just get rid of those because I really don't want them here anymore because they're very, very loud. Why do I only have 3 sheep? What happened to all my sheep? Oh man, that means I need to breed them again. Do I have any wheat? I have 660. Okay, so let's go and do that because I don't know what happened to them. Breed these guys up a little bit more. Sorry, buddy. Like, it's not like you're going to get much. There's only one of you. All right, so that I'll have to do offline. I'll have to breed those guys up and get a whole bunch of them again. And then I'm going to have to do probably blazes. Either that or I'll use the hostile networks for both of them. I don't know yet. Let's see if the MA requesters are done. We've got 5 of them. Okay. The reason why I want the MA requesters is because if I request anything mechanism related that requires this redstone, if I don't have this in the network, it won't make it unless I specifically tell it to do it. Oh, we have a friend coming. Hello there. May I help you? No, thank you. We're not taking car extended warranties. What was I doing? Yes, the extended, the enriched redstone. The enricher will not make any unless it's explicitly requested. It won't make it because this is asking for it, because it's not. In the pattern, it doesn't say anything about that being there. That's just the way that the patterns are done, so that it doesn't make the wrong amount, right? And then the machine gets overfilled or whatever the case is. So I want the requester to do that, make a bunch of just basic resources around so that we don't have to keep, you know, oh, I got another friend. Overalls. In overalls, really. Yeah, so let's get these 5 placed down. We're probably going to put them up here. I'm going to need to add one more onto here afterwards, so we'll probably start about here. We're going to do 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1. For now, I need to get cables first. Cable. Okay. And then we're going to be rebuilding this. It's going to be a real pain in the butt, but yes, I'm going to do that. I don't know if I'm going to do it with you guys or without. It's just going to be the same thing as we did the first time, just building it all straight up. And then finishing the top just like the way the bottom looks, like back to a single one. So we can get like 80 or 90 slots. It's just the sheer fact of doing that and having to do the acceleration cards on every single layer of the molecular assemblers. Let's connect those up. These should come online. They are. Okay, the way that I do this, some people put the stuff in there right away and then turn it off. I turn them all off first. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to request so enriched, and then I'm going to do carbon, and I'm going to do redstone and diamond, and I'm going to do obsidian. Okay, and I'm going to want at least 100, and then I want to do batches of 50, and then you have to hit submit. Otherwise, if you click on the next one, it just erases them. So 100, and then 50, same thing all the way down. 50, okay. So, and then we can turn these guys on, and they'll automatically, once they go red, they'll start crafting, which is really cool. I'm going to want steel. Now, it's going to make, so I'm going to make the carbon, but the steel is going to be different. I want to make sure that I have at least 200 steel on me. So steel ingot. And that's going to be this one here, I believe. We're going to have that there. We're going to want 200 of those. And we're going to do them in batches of 50. And then up here, we're going to go processors. Okay, so all the processors that we're going to need. So this one here, and this one here. We're going to want at least 100 just sitting around. So batches of 50. Submit. 50. Okay, and then what else do we need? We're going to need what else do I need a lot of all the time? Patterns. I always want to have at least 100 patterns. I do batches of 50. And I want the next page I'll do that, but I want the formation cores. I want a bunch of those sitting around too. So patterns, and I remembered I just had it in my, oh yeah, cables. The Fluix cables. Not fruity, Fluix. Come on. And we're always going to want at least 200. We're going to do batches of 50. Okay. So we're going to turn all 3 of those on. Okay, so now what we need to do is now we need to make more of these computers. We need to make a butt ton of them. So we're going to need more of those so that all of the auto crafting can just work at any point in time. So I need to upgrade these two. I need 6 on here and 6 on here. And then I'm going to make 3 more of these over here, just so that we can have all the auto crafting we need when we need it. All right, so are we processing iron now? Did it slip in there and did we get some iron? Because I'm not gonna be able to make much without iron coming in. There's no iron coming in still. Do I want to cut this off for a minute? There we go. Okay. Give me a second here to get rid of all these extras that I have in my hand. Okay. Now we could do that. It'll get rid of those. I'll just turn this back on as soon as we've got 2 of them doing it, because then we'll have enough to take any that come into the other 2. There is a butt ton of copper in the network, so it's going to take a long while for that copper to go through. I really should have left my system running last night, but I did not. Turn that off. Do that. Okay, now I turn it off. Okay, so now it's fine. No, I didn't want to change the color. Come on. There we go. There we go. So now it'll keep doing that. It'll do the copper that it wants to do, and then at least it'll get the iron from this one, which means we'll get iron into our system. Okay, so you see how much copper we have. This is exactly how much copper we've gotten out of all the mining systems, the dimensions, and then the overworld here. It's a butt ton of copper. And we still have a whole lot left. I think in the mining dimension, I think there's still another like 30,000 that needs to be moved, plus all of this. So there's a lot. There's too much copper. So that someone needs to make a mod that eats copper, or that takes copper and does it with something else, like maybe a copper iron mixture where there's like 4 copper and 1 iron, to make some kind of new alloy that can be used, because there is or turn down the settings of copper so that there's a place to put it, because when using a digital miner you get way too much copper, just way too much. All right, so now that we got the ME requesters, I don't think there's any I did it again. I don't think there's anything else that I need to add to it temporarily. So see how there's 250 here, because it was just under, so it made a batch. So, and then here you can see that something's crafting CPUs. That's because there's not enough in the system to match what I requested. So that's pretty cool. What would it cost for making some more crafting? We're going to do probably 64K if we're going to do them. So I need, what do I need? Let's go check, because I don't remember off the top of my head. So I need 1, 2. Which one's the purple one? That's the purple one. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 16 regulars and 2 coprocessors. Okay. So 16 and then 2 coprocessors. And then if we go in here, give me a brief second here. So we're going to do 4 of them. We'll need 64. Yes, I'm old school. I'm writing stuff down on a notepad. I don't know why, but I still like that. Like I used to have a notepad that was, up on my screen. I barely used it because I just didn't want to do the alt tab and then start typing it in. I've always had a notepad while I worked because back then that's what you always did. I mean, I just finished working after 25 years at a company. So I've been working for a very long time. I got used to using a notepad when I was really young, and that's just what I've always used, and I can't seem to get out of that habit. Even using my phone for stuff. So then we need 8 of those. I'm just rambling on here. So let's see if we can do 64. Um, these. What's that going to cost us? 64. We don't have the resources. So we don't have enough gold. We definitely don't have enough glass. Glass is what I want to add to that thing anyways. And glowstone. Okay, so we need to get more. We're only missing 200, so that shouldn't be too bad. Glass, I'm going to have to go get. I could crush cobblestone to get gravel, to get sand, which would just be a process, but I've already got lots of it. We have 145 in here, so we're going to get some more of that soon. 61 iron. Redstone's not a problem. I don't need to grab this at all. I'll come get that later. Oh yeah, I changed this down here. My XP was becoming so full that all 2 of these were filled. I put a third one in, and that even got filled. So I put an XP tap on here, so if I need to do any kind of enchanting, I can come turn that on. Or I can use these XP solidifiers, which are making jelly babies. And if I take a whole stack of them, that's 32,000 XP. So that's pretty cool. And that's just making it over time. It doesn't require power. It just required a little bit of gold to make the press there. Yeah, it's pretty easy. And you basically you're already collecting the XP, so you may as well use it. All right. Let's see here. So I'm going to need a whole bunch of resources. I'm going to need to get some gold going, and I'm going to need to get, because I want to do the hostile networks. I think that's what I've thought about, and I really want to do it. Unless you guys want to see the mystical agriculture jars and dagger setup. Basically, it's a little dagger. You got to go kill something with the dagger a couple times. Same idea as hostile networks. I'll do either one. So let me know in the comments if you want me to do hostile networks or the mystical agriculture setup for getting the essence. I can do that. What else? Yeah, I think that's about it. I just need some time to gather some resources. I don't have enough gold. I don't want to take the gold out of here. I want to let it go through the mechanism system over here so that it processes at 3x. Just because if I do it here, I'm not processing at 3x. I'm just getting it, 1 for 1. Yeah, so let me know in the comments. I hope you liked this video. I know this one was a little short, but I just had an idea and I wanted to get it done, so I figured I'd bring you guys back and get that stuff done with the MA requesters. I'm going to make some more seeds probably next episode. I don't know, like, if you guys care if I just make the seeds offline, let me know. I don't want to go just making a whole bunch of crap and, you guys wanted to see it. So if you guys want to see it, let me know in the comments. I'll definitely do that. And yeah, we'll do this next time for sure. I won't do this on my own. I'll let you guys watch as I do it, because we got to put the acceleration cards in there as well. And we're just going to cross our fingers and our toes and our arms that we have enough power to do that with. Everything that's going now, everything that's been sped up, our power looks good so far. Like down here, all of our cubes are full. Next episode 2, if we have the resources, we need a lot of iron, because I would like to get into the, what is it, mech and then thermal. I would like to start doing the oh my god, thermal evaporation block, which are the 18 tall structures that take water, go into brine, and then brine you can then put into another set of those machines and put them into and then make lithium. With lithium, you can get the induction batteries. Okay? These things here can hold a butt ton of energy. And the building you can build a cube basically with this, or any shape you want really. I usually build a cube because it's just easier to put them into. So you put one induction cell for one provider. Right? There's a provider here, and then a cell. So if you do one for one, within like I don't know maybe 20 of these ultimate ones, you're looking at like hundreds of gigahertz of FE that could just be sitting around being made for you or waiting for whenever you want to use it. Excuse me. That comes in handy when you start working on the plutonium or the antimatter, anything like that. But just, for basic, if I was just doing this stuff, that would just be a good backup for when I start, processing more or doing some extra stuff or more mining. Like none of these miners have any upgrades in them yet. So they can do a butt ton more work. I need to expand that one a little bit. But yeah, other than that, that's really everything I got done. I'm going to have to breed up the sheep, and that's going to take bloody well forever. And then once I get that done, I'm going to figure out which way you guys want, whether it be the hostile networks or mystical agriculture. Please let me know what which way you want to go. I can do both. It won't be that productive, but I can do both. I'll just need to breed up extra cows and sheep. The hostile networks, I think for sheep and cows, it's only 6 or 7 I need to kill. Whereas mystical agriculture is quite a bit more. You need 4 jars full for each essence or for each seed. So I'd need 8 jars, and that would be killing a lot of cows. I mean, I don't care either way. But yeah, just let me know which way you want to go, and I'll get that done. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. It helps me. It tells me that I'm making good videos for you. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great one, and we'll see you later. See ya.